You ever give so much of yourself to everyone and then go home feeling like you've got absolutely nothing left? Like you're the group therapist, the emergency contact, the unpaid life coach, the one who always understands. Even when no one understands you? Yeah, that part. Let me be the one to say what you're probably not saying out loud. You are not overgiving because you love too much. You are overgiving because you're afraid. Afraid to not be needed. Afraid of being forgotten. Afraid that if you stop pouring, everyone will walk away. Let's talk about it. For real this time. 1. Where this really starts from. Nobody wakes up and decides, today I'm going to become the human embodiment of a lifeline. It usually starts young. Maybe you had to be the responsible one early on. Maybe you were praised when you put others first and punished when you set boundaries. Maybe love was something you had to earn, so now overgiving just feels like survival. But let me tell you this. Real love doesn't come with a scoreboard. If you're constantly overextending yourself just to keep a connection, baby, that's not love. That's emotional blackmail dressed up in pretty words. 2. Signs you're overgiving in disguise. Some people think overgiving is just doing the most, but nah. Here's how it sneaks in. You always offer to help, even when your schedule is packed like a suitcase on vacation. You feel guilty when you say no, so you end up saying yes with a smile and resentment in your chest. You text first, check in first, apologize first, even when you're the one hurting. You're scared people will think you're selfish, so you people please like it's your job. Sound familiar? Yeah, let's go deeper. 3. The lie of being a good person. You've been fed this narrative that being a good person means giving endlessly. But who benefits from that definition? Because the truth, good people get tired, good people burn out, good people can say not today and still be good. Let me ask you, if someone only loves you when you're doing something for them, do they really love you? Or do they love the benefits package? You're not a nonprofit organization, neither are you Amazon Prime. You're not built for 24/7 access. Number 4, the real reason you keep doing it. Here's the gut punch. We overgive because deep down we're trying to control how people see us. Let that sink in. You don't want to be seen as difficult or cold or selfish. You want to be liked, appreciated, seen as the good girl, so you give and give and give. But it's like drinking salt water. It never quenches. And the more you give, the more you lose yourself. And can we talk about how overgiving becomes a distraction? You don't have to face your own pain if you're busy fixing everyone else's. That's a trap. It is not love. It is fear. And fear will always keep you tired. And listen, I get it. It's hard to even admit this. Because it's so much easier to believe that you're just nice, that you're just a giver, and that one day people will see your efforts and give back the way you give. But babe, that's not how it works. People don't usually give you what you give. They give what you allow. And when you constantly allow overgiving, you train people to undervalue you. And worse, expect that version of you. Part 5. What to do. Instead, real strategies that'll help you out of this hole. Let's get into what actually works, yeah? Like things I actually started doing that helped me snap out of the overgiving trap. 1. Use the pause power. Before you say yes to something, pause. Even if it's 5 seconds, don't rush to say yes out of habit. Ask yourself, am I saying yes because I want to or because I fear the consequence of saying no? That tiny pause is a game changer. It builds awareness, and awareness builds power. 2. Practice safe selfishness. I know the word selfish feels icky, but hear me out. There's a version of selfishness that is sacred. It's when you choose your peace over people-pleasing. It's when you say, I matter too. Because honestly, sometimes being selfless just means less of yourself. 3. Build an internal validation system. You keep overgiving because you're constantly trying to earn your worth from other people's approval. Stop outsourcing your self-worth to folks who benefit from your silence. Instead, create a ritual of self-acknowledgement. Affirm yourself daily. Celebrate small wins. Write down the compliments you give yourself, not just what others say. 5. Create a support audit. Sis, who pours into you? Take a piece of paper and write down the people in your life that actually show up for you when you're down bad. Like, really show up. You'll be surprised. Stop calling it love when it's just access. Schedule a guilt detox. Block out one day this week to say no to everything that doesn't serve you. And do it without apologizing. Just once. Watch the guilt come, sit with it, and then let it pass. Because the only way to detox guilt is to stop obeying it. 6. Stop being emotionally on call. You are not a 911 dispatcher for everyone's crises. You're not God. You're not the therapist. You're not the fixer. It is okay to let people handle their own emotions without you jumping in to save them every single time. Protect your emotional energy like it's Wi-Fi, and everybody doesn't get the password. Set a daily boundary quota. Every day, set the intention to hold at least one boundary. Whether it's not answering that text, not going to that thing you didn't want to go to, or even just saying, I'll get back to you. It strengthens your boundary muscle. And trust me, that muscle needs a gym membership at this point. Part 6, why this work is so hard but so worth it. Overgiving feels easier than confronting our wounds. It feels safer to just give more than to risk being seen as selfish or mean or too much. But your heart is not a charity, and you don't have to keep proving your goodness by abandoning yourself. Start small, start awkward, start scared, but just start choosing you more, because the love you keep giving out to everyone else, you deserve it too, and not just the leftovers either. So here's what I'll leave you with today. You're not too much, you're not dramatic, you're not selfish for wanting rest, or space, or peace. You're just tired of performing for love, and the moment you stop is the moment you finally start living loved. If you felt this video deep in your soul, like it slapped a little too hard, share it with someone who's been overgiving and losing themselves in the process. And if no one told you today, I'm proud of you for even thinking about doing life differently. You're already healing. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Love you. Bye, Joy Givers.